There are 3 simple things that pro sprinters do that you are not doing. If you don't start implementing these methods, you will stay slow or fall behind the competition. First, let's talk about how pro sprinters train. When I was learning how to teach athletes how to improve, and I was starting to get pretty good at it, I worked with a group of online guys who were all around the 11.0 to 10.8 range. They're already fast and strong, but they started to stop improving their strength and they were starting to run out of time. With a lot of the athletes having goals to run 10.5 and some of them wanting to run even up to the point of 10.2, we needed to change what they were doing in the weight room because a lot of it was not transferring to the track. What we had them doing was a lot of high rep, high volume strength work that was all very slow in the speed of the lifting. And slow strength is very important early on, but the second you turn into the intermediate athlete, you've been training for maybe 2 years, all of that slow strength does not have a lot of transfer into your sprinting. That's to the point where you're gonna need a lot more power development, a lot of stuff where it's speed, strength, speed, you're lifting 70% of your 1 rep max, or even as low as 40 to 60% of your 1 rep max, and you're doing it for more faster speeds, stuff like a velocity half squat you see right here. The easy fix that I decided to do for these athletes that a lot of other top athletes like Noah Lyles was doing was velocity-based lifting. Velocity-based training or lifting is just tracking your sprints, your jumps, and your lifts. So all you need to do is track the speed of your sprint, the height of your jump, and auto-regulate and stop those sets once you start cutting back on the speed or the times. So let's say you run a 4.6 40 yard, the second you run a 4.7, let's say that's your 4th set, you're done for sprinting for the day. And let's say you squat 135 pounds in 0.2 seconds, the second you squat that 135 in 0.4 seconds, you're done with that squat for the day. Another example that Noah Lyles actually does is Olympic lifting. This is a very good way to use velocity-based lifting and tracking in your lifts. So he'll do hang cleans or power cleans, and instead of just having a rep count, all he's doing is stopping the reps the second the bar or the timer actually shows that he's slowing down and how fast he's driving the bar up through triple extension. And I'm not one to program Olympic lifts. I'd rather you do resisted jumps, but the reason why they're still good is because you're driving the bar with max intent, and you're probably gonna stop the set or stop your reps once you start slowing down. You can't pull the weight fast enough anymore, because if you can't pull it fast, you're not producing enough power to actually perform the lift. All these aspects are key to your explosiveness. The second thing pro sprinters do is they pay attention to their body fat. When I was in high school, I was used to doing a lot of long distance running, 800 meters, 1600 meters, 400 meters. These are all good long distance slash semi sprints that you can do to improve speed endurance. So I trained very consistently and I trained hard during practice, but when it came to the meets, I always felt very slow and lethargic and just heavy, like I wanted to throw up for some reason. It felt like I was a completely different athlete than the person I was during practice. And then I came to find out that during practice, I was at school. So when I went to school, I had healthy meals that had good carbs, healthy proteins, I had a proper macro split. But the second I went to a track meet, because most track meets are over 1 to 2 to 3 hours away, you either do these very long drives, I always got fast food, and honestly, I always got Popeyes before every single track meet. And this common issue is exactly where the problem begins. Elite athletes are very careful with their nutrition, whether it's in season or off season, or the day of a meet, even the day before the meet. They consistently make sure they eat fruits and vegetables in every single meal they have, high quality protein and high quality carbohydrates, and they avoid eating stuff like bread and bagels and just fast food products in general. Anything that's fast and easy is probably something you should not be eating. And here's a glimpse of what a top athlete's diet really looks like. Third thing pro sprinters do is prevent overuse injuries with load management. When I was in high school, I had many injuries like tearing my ACL, my hamstring, and my Achilles tendon. Despite having a decent diet, I had 2 common issues that most athletes struggle with. The first one was I used to overtrain a lot, so I pushed myself to the absolute limit, and then on top of that, I did not give my body enough rest to actually recover. And the second one was I also had trouble sleeping. Research shows that overtraining has a significant increase in risk of injury, and sleeping at least 7 hours a night can help reduce that risk, but it's not even optimal. You need at least 8 hours. Pro sprinters never make this mistake. They always have some type of routine for their sleep schedule and for their diet. They plan their day to have a consistent workout routine, diet plan, and sleep schedule. Another little helpful tip for sleep is sleep quality. So if you have 2 issues, either not going to bed or when you go to bed, you still feel lethargic. And a good way to fix this is mouth taping. So you put tape on the mouth and then it forces you to breathe through the nose. And in the research, breathing through the nose reduces the number of times you wake up at nighttime, which is very important for sleep quality. Also, put your phone away an hour before you go to sleep. This will help with sleep quality and dopamine levels. If this video found you help, you probably need, now you know some better habits about how to become a good athlete, you should probably check out some good workouts or exercises to pair with these workouts you're about to do. And then also, I've been streaming a lot recently. I do Q&As, I do reactions, stuff like that in the athletic realm, and I just have a fun time too. Go watch the stream. Like, click on my page and check out my other streams, and then go tune into the stream. I'm trying to stream every day around like 7 to 9 p.m. and stream for like 3 to 4 hours. Let's do it. If you made this far in the video, I just want you to check out the Speed Academy. There's a brand new app that I'm very proud about. I worked with an app developer for about 2 months at this point, and I just want you to hop on the Speed Academy. If you want to transform your speed in 12 months, this is probably the best one-in-stop shop for you to transform your sprint speed and overall athleticism. Lower body training, upper body training, 12-month program, cancel at any time. Right here, you can check it out. Here's some videos of the app, and you just click the link below, or there's a link right here to transform your sprint speed right now, like tomorrow.